Do I have everybody's attention now?
This is it, Josh! This is it!
I didn't like this.
You didn't like this. I found it interesting.
I didn't like it at first.
Okay.
Selena Vega. Wait, I don't know the order. Bianca comes out first?
Bianca comes, then Selena, and then Carmella, and then Liv Morgan. Okay. Yeah.
Bianca, you just got screwed out of your title, basically. Why are you dancing around the ring?
Yeah.
That pissed me off. Like, you should be pissed. You literally should go into the ring and start punching Becky Lynch. Like that's what it should be, right?
Yeah.
So you should be mad, but she's like, I'm gonna get a rematch.
Now,
so what?
No, I was gonna say, like, the thing with WWE, they don't like making like grayish heel baby faces. Like, remember with CM Punk, he was like a grayish like baby face. He wasn't always super baby face. I feel like they're afraid with Bianca. Be like, she have to do what the babyest of baby face does. And
see, that's why I don't. That's why like I really don't like the faces in WWE. Just because, like. Back in my day, when wrestling, I really watched wrestling like hardcore before starting this. If a babyface got screwed at a pay-per-view, they were running to that ring and fighting the heel right there.
Yeah,
it didn't matter. You didn't need nothing other than that. So that's why I like Samoa Joe so much. If Samoa Joe gets screwed with something, he's going to fight immediately.
You know who else would fight immediately? Drew McIntyre.
Who?
Drew McIntyre.
God.
And you say he's a bad. Anyways, continue.
Hashtag fuck Drew.
Whatever.
Okay. So the promo wasn't bad. Then Zelina Vega comes out, and Carmella comes out, and then Liv Morgan comes out. Thank the fucking Lord. Liv Morgan needs to be on TV more. She is. I would consider her the 5th best women's wrestler on SmackDown.
Okay, rank them right now.
Sasha Banks.
Okay.
Becky Lynch. Bayley. Okay. Bianca.
Okay. I get that. Good point.
You just wanted me. I was gonna leave Bayley out of it just.
No, I was gonna say okay with injury. Okay, understood.
So I think she needs to be on TV more. She had like a little bit of a run with like the Money in the Bank stuff, which was. Sorry, I'm so tired. I like that, and then I like the thing I loved about this promo is Bianca's like, "Let's go, me and you." Becky's just like, "Nah, not tonight."
That was hilarious.
That was funny. That was funny and good. I like that.
I do want to point out what I found really interesting, and that was the most exciting part of my day. No, bad way, bad example. I was excited to see Becky Lynch's reaction to the crowd, or the crowd react to Becky Lynch, and she mentioned SummerSlam, and she got booed right away, and I'm like, wow. And then she's like, "Oh, I don't care. Like, that's what I had to do," and I'm like, wow. And then people, I think, cheered. Like they won that.
Like it's hard. It's like not like a generally heel character, because it's like, you guys love Bianca, but like, I never lost my championship, so I did whatever it took. And it's like she didn't cheat. She didn't do anything.
She didn't cheat. She just cheap shot it. And people, I guess the wrestling fans didn't like it. And now I think she's trying to use it against him. But then again, people just love Becky Lynch, which, I mean, in my opinion, she's my 4th favorite 4 Horsemen. But that's another story. I like the other 3 better. Anyways, but I think I found it fascinating. She's a good promo. She's a good wrestler. I'm not gonna doubt that. The 4 Horsemen talk we can do it some other time, but I enjoyed the promo. I enjoyed Liv Morgan coming. Why did Selena come? Selena's the losingest wrestler on the WWE.
What about Carmella? When's the last time Carmella won that?
Do you remember? Didn't they call up NXT women? What happened with
Tony Storm.
Tony Storm, yeah, exactly. Tony Storm, Chauncey Blackheart, and Ember Moon is back too,
They're
I believe.
attacking.
Well, still,
Ember
I mean,
Moon's
so
on,
isn't
Ember
isn't
Moon's
so,
on NXT. Ember Moon's on NXT. Ember
She's on
Moon's on
NXT?
NXT.
Who's with Chauncey?
Tegan Knox.
Okay, my bad.
They were a tag team in the NXT. So
Okay, that's why I got confused. My bad. But yeah, I just confused. Like, what are they doing with the other women? Like, how? Like, it just feels like right now the division is so small. Like, they talk about expanding the division, the women's division, but yet I feel like I see the same 3-5 women every Friday, and I think that's a problem.
I agree. I mean, I definitely agree with
you want to talk
I
about
love Tony Storm. I love Tony Storm too. So like, I feel like Tony Storm should be more used. But what do I know?
What do we know? We're just wrestling fans. So we got into a Fatal 4 elimination match, which I actually like because I liked it as a contenders match. I feel like we should have more of these matches. My favorite, Cody. What's your favorite 4-way elimination match? If you had to recall.
Dude, you can't put this on me.
Yes, I can.
Like, I don't even like
you. You can't recall one Fatal 4-way elimination match?
I can't on the spot.
Yeah, come on.
When's the last time they did this?
I don't know.
Wait, I say a good one I liked was the Universal Elimination?
Yes.
When Kevin Owens.
Yes.
That's a good. That's good.
Well,
I'll say that's my favorite.
Is the Backlash 2008 one with Randy, JBL, John Cena, and Triple H.
That's a good. Was it JBL?
Yes, I remember.
Are you sure Edge wasn't in that?
Edge was on SmackDown that time.
I thought Edge lost it.
You might be thinking about the 2007 Backlash. That's a big.
Was that Fatal 4-Way also?
It was, but it wasn't an elimination one.
Also, I'm gonna say this right here on the record. I don't think I've ever witnessed a bad Fatal 4-Way. To be honest,
I'm gonna show you some bad ones next week.
But like Fatal 4-Ways, like they're like it's hard to mess that up.
They're usually fun.
So, what did you think of the match?
I like the match. Let me see what I have on my notes.
I thought this was the best match of the night.
Best match of the night. There wasn't really any good matches, so it's hard to disagree with that. I did enjoy. So what I do, I have the finishes. The finishes are. Turn another note. Yeah, Belair hit the. I think it's called the
DOA. The DOA.
Yeah, the DOA on Selena and then Carmella. Let me check that.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then she hit it on. Did Liv Morgan get one then? 1 second.
I can't remember. It's been.
Belair eliminated Selena with the bliss of death, the kiss of death. Okay, Liv Morgan eliminated Carmella.
It's not DOA. It's KOD.
We're gonna get better at this. But Liv Morgan eliminated Carmella, which was good, and I enjoyed the little bout with Liv Morgan and Belair. I think Liv Morgan needs more airtime, and I think she might get some.
That's what we thought last time, but
hey, I mean, we just started Yes Revolution, and we'll get on the screen, right? Is that how it works?
All right, I'll start that. I'll start the t-shirts.
But yeah, Belair ended up winning, and she's now the #1 contender of the championship. She apparently doesn't get to go on a rematch clause. She has to earn it, apparently.
There's no more rematches in WWE.
Oh, is it not a thing anymore?
It's been a thing for like a year.
Damn, I'm really lapsed.
Since we went to Fox.
Okay. Another thing I wanted to point out before, I should have pointed out at the very beginning. No McAfee tonight, which is very sad.
It's COVID.
Yeah. How did you enjoy? You I think it was Eric who loved.
Eric loves Corey Graves, but I do think Corey Graves is good. I think sometimes he can get a little bit corny. But I didn't pay too much attention, so I really wanted Bailey to be there. But
I would have loved Bailey to be there, but we had Kevin Owens instead. Kevin Owens' commentary was pretty okay.
Kevin Owens is the best. He's the best.
I didn't hate it, but it didn't stand out for me, if that makes sense. Like
There was one line with God, I can't remember what it was. It was like near the main event, which I laughed so hard at.
Kevin Owens is one funny individual.
I can't remember what it was.
But after the commercial break, or was it before? Paul Heyman was seen backstage trying to get into the locker room of Roman Reigns, and it was locked. He just stood there, and we go to commercial. We come back to commercial. He's still there, and I think it's Braxton who the interviewer is. I don't remember her first name.
Kayla
Braxton interviewing like, well, why are you still outside? And then Paul Heyman's like, do you just follow anyone? Do you just pester anyone? And then
Paul Heyman's the best. Paul
Heyman is a legend on the mic. That's a fact. The Usos came and they questioned him about what happened on Sunday. Since Brock Lesnar came, they questioned him about, hey, did you know that Brock Lesnar came? And they didn't believe him. But they ended up letting him into the. Did it end up in the locker room?
Roman came back after.
Well, yeah, but in that segment, did the Usos let him in before that?
No.
I guess not. Anyways, we go into the next match, which is the Chad Gable and Cesaro, and I was so disappointed because Chad Gable and Cesaro are so technically sound. I was enjoying this 2-3 minute match they had, and then all of a sudden, when Cesaro put Chad Gable in the swing, Mr. Otis came and broke it up, and we had a DQ finish, unfortunately.
I didn't mind this too much, just because I do like that. There's other storylines other than titled storylines.
Yes, of course.
So that makes me happy. This is going to end up being like 10-minute matches, but whatever. It's fine, I guess.
I do expect Cesaro to have a match with Otis soon, and hopefully Cesaro wins and get him back on track. But I'm not sure what they want to do with Otis long term. It's kind of hard to figure out with these two. But you said you were happy, right? With the result. How happy were you?
I don't know. I'm not.
You know what I'm doing, right? Were you happy Baron Corbin?
I like it.
Wait, look at how happy this man is. Look at him. This is great joy. Oh my god. You want to go ahead and start talking about him? Because I can go on for a little bit with how great
Am I lagging for you? Because it looks like I'm like 2 seconds behind.
Maybe so. I can hear you fine though.
Okay, that's fine. So Happy Corbin was interesting. He pulls off the character like crazy. I guess this is a good way to just give Big E something to do until they figure out what he's actually going to do with the Money in the Bank. I think this is basically setting up Big E. Big E is going to feud with Corbin until the draft, and then Big E will get drafted to the Raw.
When is the draft?
September.
Well,
I think it's the week before. The week before they go to Boston, because I was going to go to that show, but I decided not
to. Shame.
Cause honestly, it's because I don't want to stay 5 hours for a Raw.
Oh, it's a Raw. Then yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you then, because I wouldn't want to go to a Raw right now either.
I don't think they announced it, but from rumors it's supposed to be September.
Anyways, but I just want to talk about how great this character is. I think it's so clever of them to involve the Instagram story and Las Vegas itself. You know, the SummerSlam was in Las Vegas. He had his luck turned around with some gambling. You know, he turned his $35 or $25 into $100, then keep moving on. He bought all of this stuff, and he just came out happy. I mean, look at him. That is a happy man. He's just screaming for excitement. He has a new Titantron. He has a new theme song, which is, I have to listen to it again, but it's great. It's great. Everything about this character is great, and the way he handled himself, I enjoyed. I didn't expect to enjoy that much because I wanted to see like a Baron Corbin the redemption story. I didn't want to be like, okay, now you were poor, now you're rich, now you're happy, Corbin. Like I didn't expect that, but I liked it.
Not really a redemption story though. Just because
it is what I said. This was I was expecting a redemption story, or I thought I was expecting a redemption story from Baron Corbin, but instead he just got a snap on the fingers, and now he's rich and he's happy. Look at how happy he is. I mean, look at the kids; they're happy too. I mean, everyone is happy.
He's like
with
Thanos.
Huh?
He's like Thanos. He's like Thanos with the snap of his fingers.
Yeah, with the snap of his
rich.
fingers, he gets what, $1 million, $100,000. He's very rich. So
yeah, it's a good segment. It's a good little thing to have Big E do for a little while, just so they can figure out what their plans are for him with the Money in the Bank. So I don't mind it at all.
The thing about it, like, the crowd was in it. The crowd chanted, "You deserve it. You deserve to get money." I mean, how great is that? And I feel like you were talking about babyface versus babyface. I feel like Big E is a babyface, of course, but so is Baron Corbin.
No, it's not.
This is the reason I'll say. So further on in the segment, he called Big E out to apologize, and he said, "Here, let me make it up to you. I'm gonna make an offer to you, Money in the Bank." And first, he offered what, 5,000, then 10,000, and it went all the way to 100,000. And Big E declined. He pulled out like stuff from his pocket, but like, "You want to buy this?" He bought out like a Razorback plushie, and people were going crazy for that in Arkansas. And I'm not a football guy, so I don't get the reference, but people were chanting, like doing some chants.
Arizona, wait, where were they?
In Arkansas. Big E
Arkansas
like
Razorbacks.
Yeah,
a Razorback.
they were making some kind of chant, and they did not care about the show at all for like a good 30 seconds. But when they start carrying again,
I honestly they didn't care about the show for more than 30 seconds. I would say.
Good point. With the Baron Corbin stuff, they should have, but that's just me. I would have. But Big E got annoyed and told him just to get out of here. And Baron Corbin leaves. And I like how Baron Corbin handles the situation. When Big E says, when Baron Corbin offers like, "Hey, you could have lost. You probably lose your title match." And then Big E's like, "Oh, I know you did." He's like, "Yeah, exactly." Like, he doesn't get mad about it. He's like, "Oh, you said what? I'm gonna beat you up now." That's the old Baron Corbin stuff. He's like, "Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to buy it from you and make you happy, because it would make me happy." And then when he threatened him, Baron Corbin's just like, "Okay, well, I guess no deal then." He gets out the ring and he's like, "Well, I'm still happy. I have all this money. I want everyone to be happy." Like, this is happy Baron Corbin. This has to be a face character.
It's not a face. All right, move on. I don't care about this anymore.
Oh my god! I'm gonna shove Happy Baron Corbin on your throat next week. I'm telling you.
You're not shoving anything down my throat.
That's what she said. Okay. Next, we had Rick Boogs and King Nakamura against the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode.
This was my least favorite segment of the night.
We had another concert from Rick Boogs and Nakamura.
Okay, he can play guitar, great. But Nakamura's the Intercontinental Champion. Why is he doing tag team matches?
Because King, he loves rock music, I guess.
No. Stupid. That's my take. That's my take on this one.
Do I even remember what happened in this match? I remember the outcome. I'm surprised Rick Boogs got the finish though, because King Nakamura was on his team, and yeah, he didn't get the pin.
And he's the Intercontinental Champion.
They do not give a fuck about the Intercontinental Championship right now.
So depressing, because it's like one of the best.
I think they should put it on Cesaro. Why can't they do that? Why can't Cesaro and Nakamura feud?
It's one of them has to turn heel.
I guess not then. If I don't remember right, I'm a little lapsed.
They were a tag team for a while and were never.
Yeah, I remember that. That was what, last year. But yeah, this was nothing interesting, honestly, just to fill time. But afterwards, we had a big announcement, and this is something very interesting, building up perhaps, is Naomi's on SmackDown now, apparently. Which, I mean, her husband is in what faction, Cody?
The Bloodline.
Exactly. So she went up to Sonia Deville and introduced herself. I'm like, she's excited to be on SmackDown. And Sonya Deville just brushes it off as, "Oh, what do you have to offer?" And Naomi felt mega disrespected, which I get. She's a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion, and apparently she doesn't think that she could even beat Zelina Vega at this point. Which I don't know what they're going with.
I have a hot take on Naomi. after.
Go ahead, do it now before. Go ahead.
I hate Naomi.
You hate Naomi. That's a big take. That's a big take.
I think she is overrated. I think she's terrible on the mic. I think she's athletic. But she doesn't really bring.
Do you think she's good in the ring at least?
She's all right. She's athletic.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Athleticism and wrestling are two different things.
That I agree.
And I hate her fucking entrance. It's the worst entrance.
Does she still do the glow thing? The glow in the dark?
I missed her entrance, but probably.
She didn't have one today, so I don't know. Maybe next week.
Good. That's
good.
It might be the dumbest entrance in the history of wrestling.
Sonia Deville, I really don't care for either.
Sonia Deville, I wish she would get back in the ring.
Yeah, they need her in the ring more than as a backstage character. But afterwards, we entered a segment. I think it was in Gorilla with Race telling Dom, "You need to fly on your own, kid." You know,
I don't think it was in Gorilla, but I know what you're talking about.
It was in Gorilla because he went right out.
I thought it was right before Gorilla, but I could be wrong.
It was somewhere around there, but he's telling Dominic, "You need to do it by yourself. You need to be a single competitor." And it looks like they do want to break it up. I don't know if they're gonna have an official breakup or if it's just Ray telling him, "Hey, you need to."
I can see down the line Ray fighting for a title, maybe not the Universal because
Yeah.
Maybe like an Intercontinental Championship and Dom costing him that, and then that's the start of the feud.
Maybe I'm not quite sure, but Dom came out and I believe we had to a break, and then we were waiting for the mystery competitor, and a lot of people were anticipating Adam Cole, because that would be a sign he would stay in SmackDown and WWE, and he would get called up. But it turned out to be Sami Zayn, which I was very happy about because I love Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn is literally
underrated.
What
you? I'm fine.
Look at the title.
Yeah, he won.
Sami Zayn defeated who?
Dominic Guerrero. Oh. I'm going by the
Still Guerrero. Who cares?
Is his last name Mysterio? Is it?
What?
I want to keep it now.
Do it. I don't care.
I forgot Dominic's last name. Is it Mysterio?
Yes, it's Mysterio.
Oh. I thought it would look correct, man. I don't know. I think I was watching
okay, so Sami Zayn is probably like a top 3 favorite wrestler in WWE for me. Right now, at least. I'm glad that he won. I'm hoping that some type of push is coming Sami's way because he deserves it. Even though like he's a heel, so it's like he's not gonna get like the Roman Reigns match or anything like that.
I'm gonna edit it. Give me 1 second.
He deserves better than what he's been getting.
Dominic Guerrero. That was great. And it wasn't even on purpose. Oh my god.
So do you have any thoughts on this match or?
Oh, I do. So Ray sent him off by himself, and then during the match, by the way, I like the match. I think Dominic Mysterio in this case actually looked decent with Sami Zayn. Both looked actually pretty good. I don't have any complaints about the match itself. Rey Mysterio just came out for no reason, and then they cut to commercial break. That's it. Like he made this whole fuss about him being Dominic being by himself, and that he needs to fight by himself. But yet he comes out to support him when he first didn't go. And he's such a bad father, to be honest. It's ridiculous. But after I think it was a Hollywood kick, yes, Sami won. So Sami dances over Dominic, which was my favorite moment of the night. He does like do you remember that? Go ahead.
Sami is so great. He is amazing at everything he does. He needs to be world champion. That's all I have.
He needs to have some bigger role on SmackDown. I agree. But after the match, Dominic walks out. Rey Mysterio tries to comfort him, saying, "We all have some bad days," and that's the end of the segment. 1 second here, Cody, if you want to go ahead and talk about the segment to come, I'll get my charger real quick.
Can you? Oh, family celebration. Oh, so we're like okay. Okay. So family celebration. Reigns doing his typical thing, being the probably best promo in the business. And I don't know how I feel about Finn Balor because personally, I feel like that they killed the momentum on this. Finn Balor had all of the momentum. Roman came back, challenged Reigns, and then they did the Baron Corbin thing, and then Cena thing, and then they're going back to Finn. It just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like we're in anything special. So like it would have been special, but I feel like they kind of ruined it with the whole him. Like if he never showed up until tonight, I would have liked it much.
Did you talk about the new shirt yet? Look at this new shirt.
Oh no, but I do like that shirt.
You don't like the shirt?
I do like it.
I was gonna say before I left abruptly that Roman Reigns let Paul Heyman into the locker room, which I like.
I said that.
Oh, my bad. Well, I wasn't here. And that he loved it.
You were here. We were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah. But he also told Paul Heyman in the gorilla position that he loved him before coming out. Roman Reigns is so good. Like even the presentation, but so
That person's not me.
It's
Dom's freezing up, so I'm just gonna yeah. So Reigns is the best in the business, obviously. Dom is still frozen, so we'll wait till he comes back. Dom? Dom, 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 dom. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Dom, you're like, I can't really hear you. He's sorry, guys. He's trying to fix his setup right now. But I have a bold prediction. I want to wait till Dom can hear me and see me, so I can tell him the bold prediction. I think for the supposed title match next week. See back. Dom, you're still frozen for me, bud. Well, this is. Dom. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can see you. I can hear
you. What's that?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
You keep freezing, though. You keep freezing every 2 seconds, though. Do you lose power? Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. We all have it. I think it might be a storm in Dom's part where Dom's living, because, like, you completely cut out. Okay, but I'm going to talk about the final my final prediction. And I'll let Dom get on and months. But so I think until Finn Balor challenges Roman Reigns to the championship match next week. So we don't get to see Roman fight a lot on TV. So I'm hoping it's actually going to go through. I'm hoping that we're going to actually like get a solid title match. Give me like a 30-minute title match. That's all I ask. So like, because Finn can go, Roman can go, obviously, and Finn is so underrated as a performer. It's ridiculous. Because he's just, his talent is just so like unbelievably great, and they don't give him a chance long enough. So I'm really hoping that we can get this going, and Finn and Roman have like a 5-star classic, which I know they're capable of. So my bold prediction is so Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor is going to go a good amount of time, and Finn Balor is going to get screwed by Adam Cole, baby. And if he debuts on AEW this week, oh my god! But that's what I'm hoping for in Adam Cole. I'm just saying if Dom's coming back. But yeah, the Adam Cole thing is really like my hope, because Finn Balor versus Adam Cole. I know we've seen like teases of it, but we didn't really get a match. So really, that was SmackDown. I know Dom's gonna come on back in a minute and give his prediction on the ending of the show. What we're gonna look for next week. SmackDown was decent. It wasn't great. It wasn't really even that good, to be honest with you. It was an average show. Both shows Friday were very average at best. But I don't think Dom's coming back, so I'm gonna end it here tonight, and we are going to pick up on. You'll see us. Let me just say, I don't want to do anything, but you'll see us sooner than you usually do, and that's about it. This is Cody from WrestlePoint alone because Dom's connection went out, and Eric's on vacation. But Wednesday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, you will see all of us three back here talking Raw and Dynamite. We hope you have a good day, and let's go ASAP.